Big day for Project Scratch. As we can see here, the index is at its low point since we've started, down to a 15. Had some chances to actually get it lower than that, but didn't capitalize when I needed to. So we're gonna work on what I feel like has been costing me recently, which ball striking has gotten a lot better. Shot disparity in terms of left and right, gotten way better. But in the meantime, putting has slipped. So we're gonna work on putting stroke, putting confidence, trusting lines, and then really about lag putting, right? Getting the speed down. That's where most recently 4 or 5 strokes around, you know, that missed 6-foot putt that was a very confident putt could have gone in, or that lag putt that was left to 6 feet rather than putting it 2 feet. Those are the 2 places where I feel like, you know, 5 and 6 strokes around, just really leaving way too many strokes out there. You know, going from 32 putts down to 27, 28 putts on a consistent basis. That's what the next piece is. So we're gonna work on putting to start today. So big change since the last time you were here, have changed putters. I think you saw at the end of a couple episodes ago, but have made the official change, played a few rounds with it. Really love the feel, make percentage is up, but lag putting is suffering a little bit just because it's a different weight putter and it's a different stroke. And so speed control, particularly at distance, has been a struggle. Actually been taking short putts like this, like a 6-foot putt, and I've been sending way too many by the hole because it's a little heavier, and longer putts I've been leaving short because it's a little heavier. So just getting speed control down, but you know, the make percentage at this spot is up, and so we're really just working on, you know, one stroke, trusting the line, and putting with a lot of confidence. So that's where we are here today.
So Brian, the first part of the drill today is what are we doing out here?
We're gonna do a gate drill to work on keeping a square putter face, and I'm gonna work on a right hand feel, one hand first, and then we'll flip over to 2 hands. Turning that toe through right there. Turn the toe through, ball rolls on line. And now we're gonna do gate drill 2 hand, and then notice on the ball, if you come here over top, but I've got 6 balls, and I did the markers on, you know, for a vertical line for square putter face, and then a horizontal line to check the roll as the ball is going. So square putter face, hit square, that line ought to stay very straight, which gives me just a visual line of making sure I'm hitting my putts on line. Less for lining up the putt and more for watching how the putt rolls afterward to make sure I'm hitting it square. So you can see that line off on that. That was a square strike. This is about working on mechanics and execution and not result. So I'm not really interested in the result as much as I'm interested in how I actually execute this process. Like that, I don't mind if the ball goes in or out. I want to do what I intend to do, and then we'll check the result later, and I can, you know, check alignment and all those different kinds of things. Right now, I'll make sure that if I'm over the ball and I want to execute something, that I can execute what I intend to do. Because if I can't do that, if I can't execute what I intend to do, what difference does the strategy or the line or that I pick do? Nothing, because I'm not going to do what I plan and strategize to do. So this is ensuring that whenever I get over a ball, I can square my club up, get my hands right, make good contact, and then maybe that ball goes in, goes not goes in, based on alignment, a lot of other factors. But right now it's confidence in this stroke. Got to make a lot of 6-foot putts to become a scratch golfer. Got to make a lot. So this is execution focused practice. We'll go to performance later. So now doing a double gate drill about keeping putts on line. So we're gonna have a gate for the putter here, and then we're having a second gate about 2 feet in front of the ball, and that is to hit the ball through. So what I'm trying to do is make sure I'm starting the ball on line, right? The first 2 feet of my putt, I want to start it where I intend, which is gonna be right between there. So keeping the putter square, then hitting the ball through that gate. We'll hit a couple and we'll see where we go. See? Because look, if that ball starts here versus starts here, one path goes like that and the other path goes like that. 3 feet later, those 2 balls are on a 12 to 18 inch different path. So this is a fantastic drill for me. let's just see if we can putt it through that gate at any speed, huh? Good. Again, right now, not worrying about what the ball does in the hole, just worrying about the gate. Cool. So what, 5 out of 6 on that, I think, clear through the gate? That was a little harder, goes right in the hole. Right. I think golf is a fascinating sport from my own personal perspective because there's so many things that can go wrong. You know, it's like there's a lot of things you have to do right to make a golf swing work and produce something useful and valuable, but only one of them needs to go wrong to have it go really wrong. And whatever the last swing was, however good it was, if you're not on your game on the very next swing, like it just gone, and one mistake can cost a lot. So it's a tremendous focus sport. I believe in systems a lot, right? Not just a process, not A, B, C, D. It's A in relationship to B, C, D, E, F, G, H, and like, so you put 6 variables, they're not 6 in a row, they're 6 with relationships with every one of them. So it's, you know, there's 36, 35 different variables going on because they're all multiplying by each other. So I'm loving the challenge of coming out and trying to build each time on what I learned, even if it's not working on the course yet. I learned it, I felt it, it was there, and then all right, can I now connect it to the 3 or 4 other pieces, and can I link this stuff together? And then can I do the 6 or 7 separate skills? You know, a drive to a long iron to a, you know, a controlled, very precise ball striking chip or pitch, to a lag putt, to a make short putt, to resetting and getting back on the next hole after a good or bad hole on the last one. I mean, there's just all these things to do. And it is mentally and emotionally exhausting to do it. And it's the best kind of exhausting because it's competitive as hell with the only real thing that matters, and that is me against this course. So that's what I'm digging about golf. It's hard and fun. So this is called the Orange Whip. It's one of the more popular, famous, and effective training aids. You'll see a lot of people warming up with this. And it's weighted here, let you feel it, right? And like flip your hand over like that, and then just lift it like up. See how it's weighted, right? And then see how it's like bends? Give it a wiggle, left and right, yeah, see? So there's a couple things, right? It gives you feedback right away because you look at like it shakes a lot, right? So it's really wobbly. So, you know, if you go here and then fast transition, it really gives you that feedback. So this is about here, and then letting that transition, let it load. And it really, this weighted whip on the end really keeps the weight on the outside showing, you know, how the club is coming around, load, and then through. Load, through. So that when we get a golf club like this, we get that same basic feel once we've kind of weighted it, and we say, okay, load, and then don't do that. Come here, load, just like that. Drive of the day. So in my daily discipline email that I write every weekday, Monday through Friday, if you're not subscribed to that, by the way, subscribe. Discipline is the shortcut. It's what I'm doing out here. I teach these skills every day through the email list. It's the best newsletter on the planet. Sign up for it. But I was writing recently about 2 different kinds of practice: execution practice and performance practice. Execution practice is where you're not worried about the end goal, you're just focused on executing, like getting my hands in the right position, ball contact, those different kinds of things. Where the ball goes, what it does, not worried about it. Performance practice is where you're trying to make sure that you're performing at a high level, and you're seeing where you are against the results you want. I like to end my practices with performance practice. I like execution practice for 80 or 90% of it, and then performance practice to close 10 or 20%. So we're gonna do performance practice, a little game called 21. Got 3 balls, gonna shoot at 3 different flags, and gonna do it 3 times. So a total of 9 rounds, 3 each, aiming at different difficulty targets. And after 3 rounds, of chipping and then putting. Try to score 21 strokes or less after those 9 rounds. So here we go. Oh! So here's what we were practicing earlier, right? We were doing the mechanics of this. Speed and pace, left to right break, downhill. How hard do I want to hit it? How far is it going to fall? Oh. All right, so that's 3 strokes. We're behind pace. We're at 6. I mean, 9 is a really bad score for this, so 3 rounds, a couple 1-putts changes everything. Look at that thing roll. All right, so that's 9 to start. I have a total of 21 strokes. So I got 6 strokes, 12 balls. So I have to 1-putt all 6 of these. Settle down. All right, makeable. Makeable. Now we're gonna come over here. Oh, roll down. Oh, that could be really good if it rolls. It's not going to. We either got to 1-putt all these, or we're going to have to chip one in on the last round. This one is really tricky, but watch this. I think I got this one figured out. All right, now here's the question on this. I've sent every one of these by the hole by at least 4 feet. Can I leave this one short of the hole? Turn. No, and look it. Tapped it. I'm very familiar with that putt at this point. 369, 369. So I'm at 18. So I got to chip all 3 in. That's why this game's good. Makeable-ish. God, that's just a hard jump. Just bad, bad, bad. So that's 22. Left is short of the hole. 23, 24. Short. 25. All right, we gotta make a putt before we go. House rules. Gotta make a putt before you go. Listen, thank you for subscribing. Keep following Project Scratch. We're at 15. Stay tuned until we get to single digits. It's gonna happen pretty soon. And we're gonna do our best to keep entertaining you. So thanks for watching. Stick around if you can. See if we can make a putt to close out the day. That one pretty good.
Yes! It's still going.
1 out of 12, but nonetheless, you stayed around for the closer.